God is good, and with each day that passes brings us a day closer to the launch of Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. This is the Nathan NAPALM channel, and if you are new here, please consider subscribing, especially if you're interested in Pantheon related content on our march to launch. Today I want to talk about a pretty touchy subject, which is the majority of MMO players too spoiled to enjoy Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, an old school type experience? Okay, now it's an old school type experience because it's not going to be exactly like it was in the old days. They understand that they need to shorten downtime a little bit. They need to balance out tools and resources and things that are available to the player to make it a little bit more friendly than it was in the archaic original days. However, it is still going to have downtime. We're still going to be competing for resources. Is the majority of people, have we just had it too easy for too long for us to be able to go back? I'm going to argue the opposite. I'm going to argue that people like myself and probably 95% of my listeners are too spoiled for new MMORPGs. We're the spoiled ones, not them. Let me explain what I mean by that. So we're the ones who have seen a beautiful, thriving social environment. We've seen wonderful communities spring forth from the type of gameplay such as EverQuest, Final Fantasy XI, Dark Age of Camelot, Ultima Online, etc. So we are the spoiled ones because we're the ones that's seen how awesome it can actually be, and we're the ones who have been trudging along through these quick, action-packed, non-stop fighting MMORPGs of today. Give me everything now. I just logged on. I deserve a reward. That kind of mentality. We're spoiled that when we see that, we kind of roll our eyes and we're kind of, a little annoyed by it, bored with it, don't like it. We're the spoiled ones, in my opinion. Now, sure, there's going to be a new school, I don't know what else to call it, new school gamers or new school MMORPG players who have never experienced it before, who are going to come into the game without researching it, without knowing what Pantheon Rise of the Fallen is all about, and they're going to come in just because it is the new MMORPG out, and that's all they need to know, and they want to try it out, and they're going to expect an MMO on their terms, what they're used to, right? World of Warcraft, getting things, quest hubs, all the kind of things that you would expect in World of Warcraft. Yes, if they don't do their homework, if they have no idea what they're walking into, then they're going to be unpleasantly surprised. However, the magic will still be there, okay? It's up to the actual community on each server to assist and explain and talk to these people. They're reasonable, okay? Human beings are reasonable. So the magic will be there. They will experience new things they have not experienced before. And a lot of these people, to be honest with you, the majority of these people are coming from a love of classic World of Warcraft. And as hard as it might be for an old grumpy person such as myself to admit, the original classic World of Warcraft experience, debatable if that's what we'll actually get when classic WoW actually launches here this summer, but the real, actual vanilla WoW was still a social experience, and there was still plenty of what we like going on then. It has turned into a monstrosity since then compared to what it used to be, and those people already had a glimpse of, I'm not going to say they had the full experience, okay, but I will say they had a glimpse of what that social environment looked like, and so they're going to be coming into Pantheon, most of these people, because of that, because unfortunately Classic WoW's probably, being ran by Activision, probably not going to do so well, okay? It's probably, I hate to say it, I don't like talking bad about anything. I hope it does great. I hope it's the most beautiful, wonderful thing anybody who enjoyed Classic WoW could ever hope for, and all of that, but it's probably not. We can kind of see the the red flags being thrown up right now as to what Classic WoW will probably actually end up like. So these people, by the hundreds of thousands, will probably flock to Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. I actually expect, because I'm going to play Classic WoW, I'm going to give it a good shot. What else do I have to do this summer? So I'm going to play, and I actually expect to recruit, personally me, hundreds of people to Pantheon. This is what I expect. I'm not playing the game to do that. I just want to experience the game and see what's up and keep myself occupied and make videos and talk about it. I mean, it's just things to do. That's assuming that I don't have better things to do, such as Alpha, possibly in summer would be nice, Brad McQuaid. That sure would be good, Joppa, Ben Dean, everybody. But, you know, assuming that that's not what happens, because it very well likely may not, I'll be playing it, and I'll probably be recruiting, but hundreds of thousands of people, if they fail, will be looking, what do we do now? This was our shot. Some of them will go to private servers. A lot of them will flock towards Pantheon. So they'll be coming into it for that social experience. It's what they want. They want that. So a lot of these people, I think, are going to enjoy it. They're going to see the magic. It's going to be even more so than what they remembered from the game that they were coming there for, which was Vanilla WoW, and be even more of that social, community-focused, growing together on your server kind of mentality, which Visionary Realms is every tool, every mechanic, every single system in the game is always built with community behind it. And to be honest, we never had a game where they thought of community as much as they do at Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. So it's going to be better than what most people are going to expect in that regard. So that is my 2 cents. That's how I feel. No, I don't think that MMORPG players are too spoiled today. I think that they're bored of being spoiled. I think the people who you know, maybe came into MMOs here only towards the tail end, where we had literally almost no experience you could get into in modern day MMOs, that's probably a big reason why they're not playing those games, is they got bored with not being challenged, not having more content, because by slowing things down and making it a longer journey and a longer experience to get your max, you know, your best gear, etc., or your multiple sets of gear in the case of Pantheon, that prolongs the game. That's more content, that's more things to do, and the harder it is, the more people to help, etc., etc., all the things I talk about all day, every day on my channel. So that's what I think. I'm sticking to it. What do you think? Leave me a comment down below. And I'm not talking about by the way, I'm not talking about the rare exception to the rule where you got a jerk, okay? There's going to be that. You can't help it. There's going to be jerks. Jerks exist. They'll ruin their reputation, and that'll be that. Let me know, though, down in the comments down below, what do you think? Do you think we're the spoiled one? The old school gamers, are we the spoiled ones? Are we the ones who were spoiled by such an awesome experience back in the day, and we're the spoiled ones, not the ones who are coming in looking for a game that can fill as much of their time as possible? Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the video today. I hope it lit up your brain with some new information or something maybe you hadn't thought of, and twisted it around so that you kind of were like, whoa, I never thought of it that kind of way. And until next time, guys, God bless and happy gaming. But please just subscribe. I can't even describe being part of my tribe. I'll even offer you a prize. But just please just subscribe and hit the bell notification too.